In this video, I'm going to talk about 4 skill sets, job skill sets, that you can use during this social distancing corona crisis. Lopez here coming at you from LopezTheScene.com. So yeah, we're in a challenging times in this day and time, and a lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people are laid off. Some people don't know when they're going to be able to go back to work. A lot of people, their hours have been cut. They're in a part-time status. A lot of people working from home. So we really don't know how long this pandemic is going to last. So there's a few job skill sets, in my opinion. These are some of the best these are recession proof. Doesn't matter what's going on in the economy. If you know these skill sets, you have these skill sets, you can make money. Period. So the first thing I would say is you can get into digital marketing. When I say digital marketing, I'm talking about understanding how to get clients and customers and leads for you or for other people, understanding the dynamics between how websites work online, how to design websites online. Now, you don't necessarily have to design the website, but you have to understand what works online. You can get other people to design the website and do all the programming and all that stuff, but you have to understand how these concepts online works, how to get people to your website. You have to understand that, how these social media websites work. What does it take to establish a following, to build a following online? You have to understand all of that. You have to understand SEO and Google ads and Bing ads and articles and white paper and direct marketing. You have to understand that stuff. Once you understand that stuff, you can get, the possibilities are endless. You can make as much money as you want. You can write books about it. You can speak. You can train other people, train groups of people, corporate people, small businesses. The possibilities are really endless. You can retire yourself from a job because the more you get, the better you get in digital marketing, the more money you will make. And I'm a product of that. I'm one of those people. I've been online for over 10 years now, and the economy is not really affecting me very much. Not really. I still have the same routine. I haven't really had to change very much. Really, I have more time because the job that I work, I'm not having to work so many hours now. I'm not working 40 hours a week now, so that gives me more time to do other stuff that I've been putting off on or been wanting to do, and that's great. But it's not really affecting my income, so that's cool. So that's the first thing, digital marketing. The next thing I would say is programming. Now, maybe you might say, hey, man, I don't want to be no program. I don't know how to program. It seems to be hard, but not really. Not really. Now, I don't necessarily call myself a programmer. I have like three or four websites, and I created all of them. I didn't outsource it. I didn't pay anybody to do it. Now, the reason why I did it that way, because I wanted to learn how to I want to learn how websites work. And in the beginning, like 10 years ago, it it costs a lot of money to have somebody to make you a website or make you a blog. So I didn't have tons of money back in the day. So, and plus, to just make changes on a website, something that could take 5 minutes, that could cost you $400-500. So I said, hey, you know what? Why don't I create my own websites? And once I get to a certain point, certain status, then I'll outsource it. Then I'll get other people to help me out on certain things, and which I have done, And when I say programming, it could be HTML, JavaScript, CSS. Man, there's a lot of programming languages out here. But online, for the most part, is HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. Those are the core programming languages online for the most part. There's a bunch of other ones, but those are the 4 main ones. It seems like, and then these are the main programming languages that are used when it comes to software like Dreamweaver, WordPress, whatever platform you're thinking about using when it comes to creating your website. These platforms, they use HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. So you don't necessarily have to be a master at all 3 of them. But HTML, as long as you know the basics. I know the basics of HTML. I don't know everything about JavaScript. I don't know everything about CSS. But HTML, I pretty much know the basics. I can figure out almost anything I want to do. And then I have books. I have books over here, and I have books behind me, just in case I forget anything. And there's sites online you can check as well. So if you want to learn how to program, leave me a comment below, and I'll be able to point you in the right direction. The next thing I would say is you can become a copywriter. Now, when I say a copywriter, I'm not talking about copyrights. Copyrights like protecting my intellectual property or my video or my movie or my documentary. I'm not talking about that. Or my music. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about protection. I'm talking about copywriting, meaning like, for example, my book, Love Can't Wait. There's copywriters that create book titles all day long. There's copywriters that send you those newsletters in your mailbox or those letters in your mailbox from all these big Fortune 500 companies. Now, some of them are good, some of them are bad. But regardless, there's some person at some company, whether it's a bank, insurance company, that send you getting these letters in the mail. They hired a copywriter at these companies to write the letters, to write the newsletters, to write the sales letters, to write the videos online that you see for the most part, to write there's newsletters online as well. But these people are called copywriters. Or some people will call them creative writers, but it's all the same thing, really, So now, the thing I like about being a copywriter is it's not going anywhere. And it doesn't matter. All businesses need a copywriter, whether they know it or not. Now, a lot of businesses don't see the value of a copywriter, and that's okay. Some will, some won't. But the ones that do see the value, that's where you come in. Now, some people might need a copywriter for a street sign. They might need a copywriter for a sidewalk sign, so to get people to come in their store. If it could be a retail store, ice cream shop, it could be a sign, a sign in the mall saying 50% off on whatever. That's what they need copywriters for. They need copywriters to get foot traffic in the store. They need copywriters to get people to their website. They need copywriters to buy their products and services. They need copywriters for almost anything you can imagine. Even celebrities need copywriters because then they want more followers. And once they get those followers, they need a copywriter to help them to convert those followers to customers. That's what a copywriter does. Copywriter turns prospects into fans, and fans into clients, fanatics. You know? So if you want to learn how to be a copywriter, again, I can point you into the right direction. You know, I got books over here. I got books behind me. This place is online that you can get started. You don't need anybody's permission. There's no certification. All you got to do is study, read books, take action. And you keep doing that. Study, read books, and take action. You're right. Study, read books, and take action. And you get around other people that's doing the same thing. You're going to learn from them. Maybe they're in a certain industry or profession doing copywriting that you're not. Maybe they know something that you don't know. Y'all can share information, and that's how you learn. And you keep doing that, and years are gonna go by, and you're gonna get better and better. And you're gonna get more clients, and you're gonna develop a representation, a good reputation, of course. And the more you become known, the more experience you have, more wins you have, the more money you make. That's just what it is. So, hey, if you want to become a copywriter, let me know in the comment section below. Next thing I would say is you can find stuff to sell on places like Craigslist, eBay, at the garage sale. Well, it's not. There's some garage sales. You know, I haven't seen a lot of that lately. But regardless, people are still selling stuff online on Craigslist and eBay. Buy that stuff, buy low, and sell high. So buy that stuff online and go pick it up wherever it is in your town, in your city. Go pick it up to these people's houses and repost it online. And try to at least double your profit. At least. You might be able to triple your profit or 10x your profit, whatever. And the idea is to find things that are selling in this climate. And what is selling is the mask is selling, the gloves is selling, anything when it comes to hygiene. The cleaners, the spray, that stuff is selling like crazy. Paper towels, tissue selling like crazy. Anything that's in high demand, and those things that I just named to you are in high demand. Maybe you know someone that sells paper towels and tissue. Maybe you can cut a deal with that person. Maybe if you say, hey, go to this person and say, hey, I can bring you business. Let's do a deal. I get, 3, 4, 5% of profits from all the people that I bring in, all the customers that I bring to you. And why wouldn't he do it? He don't have anything to lose because he didn't have those people before you brought them. So that's a no-win deal. You know, it's like a win-win. It's a no-risk deal to him. So that's what I would do. You know, that's what I'm doing, really. So these are some things that you can do, not only in this coronavirus pandemic, social distancing pandemic, but you can do this until infinity. Forever. These strategies that I just gave you are unstoppable. Really. It can't be stopped. Nothing can really stop you from doing these strategies I just gave you, because it's based on your skills. So hey, like this video, share this video, subscribe to this channel if you like it. Anything I can help you with, any comments, questions, any concerns, leave it below this video. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.